Hey Simon, Keith here. Okay, so let's deal with the problem that you're looking at. It is the Farnsworth Gap, and it does deal with ICR. There are a couple of different ways of dealing with this, and hopefully I'm going to be able to show you my screen and how you can go in and adjust your computer so you can practice and try and overcome that gap. That is the single most common problem that people have when they learn Morse code. Because when you do ICR, when you start ICR, of course, the computer sends the letter. If there's a pause, that's the gap. And then the computer says what the letter is. The issue is that pause and how long it is. So when you get letters sent in, say, 2 letters, 3 letters, 4 letters, 5 letters sent as a group, that pause doesn't exist. So you have to get that ICR almost instantaneously in order to copy the rest of the group. So that becomes the issue, is how do you overcome that space? So there's a couple of different ways of doing it, and I'm going to show you ideally on my computer screen. I'll see if I can do that for you. And if for some reason you look at it and it doesn't work or it doesn't open or whatever the case might be, we can go into a Zoom room and I can show you in a Zoom room. We can just book a room or drop into an empty one. I mean, that's relatively easy to do. So I'll show you the screen and we'll show you how it goes from there. All right, so this is your screen. So if you look at the class we just did, start with your student, BC1, LCD. There's the 9 letters that you were talking about, LCD, PSG, TIN. And we're going to go to ICR over here. So that's your basic setup or platform. Now I want you to pull the screen down. And you're going to see a couple of different things that you can do. So let's look first over here, where you're going to see, voice spelling, go across that line. And then you're going to see 3.6 words per minute, delay after, and so on. So what I want you to do is change this one here. Go to 0.75. And down the way, as you get better at doing that, go to 0.5. So what this will do is it will shorten the gap. So if you go back up where we were, there, that's what it starts at, right? So that's what you're learning at. What I want you to do is just change it. There you go. Start at the 0.75. This will close the gap. So as you do your letters and as you learn your letters in ICR, they're going to come at you a little bit faster. When you get really good at doing it at that speed, then I want you to go change it again to 0.5, a little bit faster again. And what happens is your brain will get used to recognizing the letters much more quickly. And the result is that when you now hear letters coming at you at a certain speed, 8 words per minute, which is what we start with here, you'll be able to react faster to what that letter is. So that's really the key. That's the gap. The other way to do it, let me go back to where we were now. All right, so that's where it started at. The other way to do it is to go up towards the top of the page. And you see right under the logo here, it says character speed words per minute 14, Farnsworth 14. So what you can do is to click on the unlock button. Now, you can take this one. This is the speed the characters are coming, that speed that the computer is sending it at. So now you can go up. So you can go up, let's say, 18 words per minute. So what will happen now is the character is going to come much faster. You still have the same amount of time to listen to it, but the character is a lot faster. And you can do that on your own, like I'm going to show you here. See if I can do this. We're just going to play that exercise, and I want you to listen to the spacing.
I S
All right. So that's the speed of the character. Now we change that speed. So for the sake of argument, let's go to 18. You can go to 20, whatever, but I wouldn't go up too high. Then go back down and we play it again.
I S P T.
So doing it that way, say the 18 and 14, the characters are coming faster. The spacing hasn't changed, but the character is faster. The net result is your brain is thinking faster and translating that sound faster. So either way will address the problem. You can try the one, I think the first one is a bit more effective than this particular one. This is the one that I used when I wanted to do it. I ended up doing, I think it was 24 and 15. So, your choice as to how you do it. I do think the first one, though, in the end, is more effective. Anyways, hopefully that's going to help you out a bit. Anyways, I hope that made sense. Like I said, we can book a Zoom room and we can go in live and do it. It's no problem doing that. It's the first time I've tried to answer a question for a student this way, so it's an experiment with me as well. It's just in some cases I think it makes more sense if you see the actual screen rather than me, trying to describe it verbally to you. Anyways, hope this works. If it doesn't, give me a shout. Cheers, 73.